Witty band.
Here's a
Here's a
question.
question. What's up?
You are going to be isekai, basically,
Mhm.
into any fictional universe of your choosing, right?
Okay.
The only thing is, you are a normie. You're not going to be
Normie.
impactful on the plot. The closest you can get to the main action is just like watching it from afar. You'll never be acknowledged by any of the main cast.
Okay.
Whether you live or die is really up to chance. You won't have any superpowers or any of like the magic unless that is like the standard, right? So for example, if you were sucked into Attack on Titan, you'd just be a random. You wouldn't be in the scouts or a Marlian or whatever. You wouldn't be a shifter, you'd just be some dude, some guy. What universe are you picking?
And I'm just
And I will say you can choose to be whenever you want in this universe.
Okay, and I'm not getting acknowledged by the main cast.
Nope, not at all. So unfortunately you can't even like go romance a hot character and just be their stay-at-home partner, you know.
Even if they're not part of the main cast?
Yep, like anybody who's like a named and character in that universe. Answer this, and then we will jump to if you could interact with the main cast, but you can't be like a part of their action. Then give me a separate answer for that. But answer first for the basic.
Or on High School Host Club. I want to watch the drama.
Interesting choice.
I want to watch the drama.
What an interesting choice.
Could you imagine being just one of the students at that school while freaking Haruhi and Tomio are running around jumping off bridges, causing problems? Like,
well, on the bright side,
awesome
you would finally be able to see the ending.
This is true.
Okay, that's a very interesting choice. So you just want to watch the drama?
I want to watch the drama. If I can't like interact with anyone, then at least I could watch the drama.
Okay.
You know?
A very interesting choice. Yeah. Okay, what if you could interact with the main cast minimally? Like, you'll never be a part of the posse, you'll never be, like, super tight or whatever, but, like, passing on the street, you can chat and whatever, and maybe, like, you guys are at a coffee shop at the same time, and, you know, you have your pleasantries.
And this includes not main cast?
Main cast, sure.
Okay, free.
Ooh, a very good choice.
Because if I can interact with the side cast characters, Natsu is on the table.
How did I feel like that was going to be a driving factor?
Because it's important. Have you seen that man?
Hey,
have you?
Pookie Bear, if it's important to you,
huge.
it's important to me.
He's beautiful. And he's large.
Good choice.
And he's smart. And he's sweet.
Okay, so
I'm trying his bestest.
with no interaction, you choose Oron. With, like, minimal interaction, you choose free. How about for, like, medium interaction? Like, you know, maybe you'll become a part of the friend group. Like, you're not going to be a main character. You're probably not going to be, like, invited to, like, the super cookouts. But you'll be, like, you know, you'll be there. You'll be tight with them somewhat. Then where'd you go?
See, part of the thing is, like, some of my favorites, I'm like, Jujutsu Kaisen is so cool. I would not want to be in that world. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die immediately.
Yeah. I would die and I would have super depression.
Right? So I'm like, okay, what's a world I could be in and I'd be chilling. I'll be okay. Probably like something like Horimiya. Like one of the cute romances.
Oh.
Like Horimiya or like Fruits Basket. I can't.
Oh yeah. See, that would have been my medium as well.
Cause like, I don't want to interrupt any of the romances going on, but I'd like to be. Yeah. I would like to be friends. Like I feel like me and Toru would be friends, or like me and Hori, or like that'd be fun.
Yeah, I feel like I'd also pick Fruits Basket because, like I said, Toru and Kyo are my favorite, like, anime coupling ever of all time. Period. Besides maybe Usagi and Tuxedo Mask, but you know who ends the series without a named partner and who just kind of like has kind of a sad ending?
Momiji?
Is Momiji, and he was like my middle school when I read Fruits Basket in like the freaking 4th grade. I was obsessed with Momiji. And by the
Moonji
time
is
I
pretty
finished it when I was a
amazing.
little bit older, I was like absolutely distraught for him. So even if I wasn't like, even if I could just be his bestie, I feel like he
He
deserved it.
deserved
He deserved
better.
better. He really did.
Precious
The
baby
best
just
character of the
got
series.
nerfed.
Hmm. But that being said, Toru and Kyo belonged together, so it's not like I'm saying he belongs with Toru, even though they would have been a cute coupling, but still. Okay, okay. Now here's the last question. Maximum involvement. You are in the
Maximum
thick
involvement.
of the main cast. You also have whatever powers you need to keep up with the physical and magical or mental prowess of everybody in the main cast. Like you're gonna be
Wow.
you're on the poster material.
I'm on the poster.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Like you're in the top 10 fan ranking, you know?
See, because even still, I'm like, oh, that'd be so fun to be like super powerful, but I'm like, I'm still gonna die, and I'm just gonna be really sad. Like, I might have the mental prowess to keep up, but it doesn't make me any less sad. So I'm like,
You're so realistic about this.
you gotta be.
No, I can be delusional. I can say I'm going to Attack on Titan so that I can hang with my peeps and just be depressed, but also I get to use ODM gear.
Like, that'd be fun, but also knowing me, I wouldn't last. I would die.
I would tackle Sasha out of the way.
Yeah. But like, I am Jean in this situation. I'm just a dude. I just want to survive.
Hey, wait, hang on. Have you finished it? Have you watched to the end?
I haven't watched to the end, but I know mostly of what happens. I'm gonna die.
So you're okay if I spoil
Yeah.
you a little?
Yeah, spoiler
Okay,
warning.
for those of you
Spoiler
listening
warning.
who have, spoiler warning. Hang on. Oh, my air
Hang
horn
on.
didn't work.
Try again.
Oh,
There we go. There it is.
Spoiler warning. Jean makes it to the end. So does Connie.
I'm
Both
happy
of our
about
sweet
that.
little normies.
Our sweet
You
little
know, and
normies
so-
survive. Thank goodness.
And Hanji, who was also a normie, made it pretty dang far.
Pretty
So,
dang
like,
far.
so sorry, what did you pick? Did you pick yet?
I
or
haven't
am
picked anything yet. Honestly, Moriarty the Patriot.
Oh,
And
interesting.
you know how I adore them. But first
Mhm.
of all, I get to be in Victorian England, which I love their fashion. 10 out of 10.
Mhm.
Love it. I know I won't have to deal with like any prejudices from the boys, because obviously I would be on Team Moriarty.
Yeah.
Because we have a canonically trans character, and they're just like, chill. Cool. And like, the only reason there's any issue is for character development and bonding between two characters. And it lasts like an episode, and we move on. Which is great. We love to see it.
So you being a whammon, and specifically a whammon with
With brains.
brains, and like, I mean, just like being in Victorian England, you're
Yeah.
non-white whammon.
Yeah.
You'd be okay.
I'd
You'd
be
be
okay.
okay.
So
Okay.
and then also like we get to be kind of Robin Hood-esque, eat the rich, which 10 out of 10, love that. I think it would be fun. So yeah, I think my maximum involvement would be Moriarty the Patriot.
Surprised Death Note wasn't on your list.
I love Death Note. It is one of my favorites, but it's one of my favorites because of all the moral conundrums and all the brain games. However, I would not be able to keep up. I am not L,
You'd have
and
willpower.
I would not be able to deal with Kira. I would want to strangle him. I could not be on his side. I could not be a Misa and just like be like, yeah, chill. We going with it.
We don't simp for murderers in this house.
Well, we do, but not that one.
Like, wait, modern psychopathic murder. Sorry, I just remembered that I have a framed picture of Sukuna on my wall.
I was gonna say. Neither of us are in the clear for that one, babe. I've seen your simplest, you've seen mine. So what's your full involvement? Was that Attack on Titan?
I don't know. Thinking about it, like, I gotta really dust off the old noodle here. Attack on Titan is a good option. But that being said, I would be very sad.
Yeah.
A lot of the time, even if I was able to meet. They say never meet your heroes. If I become tight homies with the squad and I look little baby Armin right in his big ol' eyes, it would wreck me for the rest of my life. So here's my okay, this is gonna sound like such a nerdy thing, and I promise you I'm not.
Okay.
My hero would actually be a lot of fun.
It would be a lot of
Because
fun.
it would be a lot of fun, okay? And for all of y'all out there who crap on the My Hero fandom, listen, I understand they're problematic.
We get it. We know.
We get it, okay?
We're aware.
I'm not delusional. Fair. That being said, it's a fun universe, and I think I would have a pretty great time being a pro hero. I think it would be
I
an
think it'd
absolute
be a lot of
great
fun.
time. It'd be a lot of fun, and I would love. Okay, I hate Shigaraki, but he and I have one thing in common, and that we are both big time Sims for Aizawa, and so that would be, that'd be great.
Yeah, that would be pretty fun.
We
know you're a sim for Aizawa. We're aware. It's okay.
So that's maximum involvement. For medium involvement, I do Fruits Basket. For vague involvement, let me use my little brain.
Careful.
Okay, this is going a little off script here. I would choose Oblivion, which is an installment in the Elder Scrolls franchise. Yeah. Because even if I'm a normie, I'm still living in the Empire, and I could become a freaking mage. Can you imagine that?
That would be cool.
That'd be sick. And like magic powers and stuff, it's not necessarily like your affinity for it. Sure, it can be genetic, but like it's a learned thing. It's a studied thing. You go to school for it. And so like even if I'm just like minimally involved, I can still go to school to be a mage and just like ignore the main quest, which has been my reality since I started playing Oblivion in like 2008, because I've never completed the main quest, even though I've sunk hundreds of hours into the game.
I love that for you. Honestly,
the Oblivion gates are scary.
It's called the Oblivion. Of course we're not gonna be paying attention to the main quest.
No.
Duh.
I don't wanna. The Daedra freaky. So yeah, I choose Oblivion for my minimal involvement, and then for my no involvement at all, like I can just watch from a distance and I'm a complete normie.
I think I want to change my answer now that I'm thinking about it.
Yes.
I want to just be in the like the general D&D universe. Cause then I could still be. I could still be someone. I could still be having fun, like out here being a warlock or something. And
so, okay, yes, I would 1,000% yes. That being said, though, if I existed in the Baldur's Gate universe and I knew that like Astarion and Karlach existed, but I could never, I would be so devastated. That would be shattering for me, but I'd still do it. I'd lurk in the bushes from afar.
Lurk in the bushes. I approve. Lurk in
you don't know
bushes,
me,
girl.
But I have been here providing unseen emotional and moral support
this whole time.
I will never interfere. I will even let you die because I cannot get involved. But boy howdy will I be there.
But boy howdy.
You and I can both start our own little party. How about that?
Wonderful.